Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again, and today we have in front of us from Star Wars The Vintage Collection from the Mandalorian series, Bo-Katan Kryze or Kryze, whatever it's said. Yeah, it's one I'm very excited about. Well, because I like the character design or the character, whatever, and yeah, also the Black Series figure right here was one I was very impressed with when I got it, and I'm also very impressed with just how this looks. So I'm gonna check with you how impressive it actually is out of the packaging. First of all, we have the card with that very cool looking picture of her. I think it's from episode 3 of season 2, I guess, if I'm right. Maybe it's from the last episode, but I think it's from the 3rd episode, whatever. Here you have the rest of the figures which are out right now. I have some on their way. You will see when I get them. I reviewed IG-11 already. It's the only one I reviewed of these ones, and we're doing the second one right now. So it's looking good. I decided to open this. I got this from Amazon. It came a bit smashed. I don't know if you can see. This is how the card came. I'm opening this one, and here we have Bo-Katan out of the packaging, while still on the tray. I just love how this figure looks, and yeah, let's just take her out of to free her for real. There she is. I don't know if, I think, no, it's all glued. There you are. Little guns here. And there we have Bo-Katan with all she comes with, plus her jetpack. Let's put it there. Again, a nice looking figure. The face sculpt is amazing. I dare to say maybe this is, you have to take in account the scale, the size of this scale is so tiny. It's I really appreciate when the quality the figures are getting now. Those face prints are like next level. First of all, let's go through the figure. Here you have Black Series 1. The hair was a bit weird because she has the removable helmet. I think the hair was a bit too... It wasn't as good as in real life. It was a bit too squeezed. But the face is nice. I think this one is much prettier. The tinier one is more, and the hair is like it should actually look. So that's a win for the vintage collection. I must say I really appreciate like removable helmets. I think it's always like a cool feature. And apart from the hair suffering from it with the Black Series 1, I think it's a great figure. Both are great in their own right. Of course, I think, maybe I'm wrong, but I think Black Series has the advantage that it's the larger the figure, maybe it's easier to sculpt and everything. I'm just guessing. Oh, whoa, am I discovering something here? Something new, maybe? New for me, at least. Oh, yes. We finally have a normal leg. Look at that. Oh, this is something I've been wanting for a while now. I hope this is paving the way for let's call it a new era. I've been wanting this for eternities to happen. I don't know if the rest of the people don't like this, but it's a T-joint for the legs, and look at the clearance they sculpted there. I don't know if it's focused. So you can actually do not a full split, but Well, anyway, I just prefer personally to have this kind of uh, joint for the legs, just a normal thing. You don't have to squeeze your with your my big fingers. I mean, I don't have the largest fingers, but I have, yeah, I'm an adult, and doing this was always, I mean, with figures which are amazing like Ahsoka or the new Boba Fett or any other figure, especially those ones that have a little skirt or something. It's like, oh god, how am I? Yeah, it's a lot of fiddling, and this just made things right. It's maybe my new favorite. I'm just throwing it too soon, maybe. Yeah, but I really appreciate that change. At least me personally. I don't know you guys. I really been like wanting this to happen. IG-11 had it as well, and now Bo-Katan, and I'm looking forward for the other figures, how from the wave and from further waves. I hope that gets implemented from now on. I don't know if you hope that, or I do. So let's not fight about it. I'm happy about it. I hope you are as well. The figure looks amazing. The only thing that doesn't look that amazing is that huge hole, the huge gap for the jetpack, which of course is great in that the jetpack doesn't turn around. Yeah, I just think it's a bit massive. It's good also to have a big chunky peg because it won't break, but I don't know if they, yeah, it's not the end of the world. That's something you don't have to look her from the back, or maybe you can create a little piece there somewhere that you can remove. I don't know. It's not a deal breaker, but it is. Yeah, you cannot not see that. But yeah, still a great figure. I think it's a little work of art. Again, it's there. The quality is getting so good. And look at the color of the holsters is different. I don't know if this is the right one or this or something in between. I like both. You know, I collect both lines, and I'm trying to appreciate whatever is to be appreciated in either line. You know, I think both lines are very enjoyable. But I am, and again, I've been collecting for years. I don't have everything, but this is the scale I grew up with. I started collecting in the 90s, so I was with the power of the force. You know, it's because I was born in mid 80s. I don't know. It's just that's when I started. Period. I won't twist the thing. I think it's a bit similar to the Boba Fett figure, so I won't be twisting the diaphragm that much. And remember again the scale. This is, I kind of appreciate more when in such a tiny figure, when they get all things looking good, and they did. It's, yeah, I really respect the achievement and how far this line has come this year or the past couple of years. It's really wonderful. And no, no one is paying me. I'm someone who has seen the evolution of the figures, and this is like amazing. Now the head can tilt, can of course go all the way around. I'm guessing already it's a double joint, so it's, yeah. She can look up just that much because the hair gets on the way. She can look down just a little bit, well, a bit more than I thought. The shoulders can do the T-pose. Maybe she can do more than that, but I don't want to over bend the shoulder pads. I mean, they did it this way, like in the Boba Fett figure. Maybe it's too a small scale to do the thing they do with the Black Series, with the caps going into, I mean, between the arm and the body. That's maybe too, yeah, the piece would be too thin or something, yeah? It would be much more fragile. The diaphragm is a mystery right now. I won't be twisting it. maybe I'll hit it later, and yeah, but it's there. So but I don't feel, at least this figure is not going places with the diaphragm. I can turn it, well, it like there it is. It's better than what I had with my Boba Fett. So it can go all the way around, it clicks, but I am not getting much forward and backward, and no, maybe it's there, but in my copy it's not. It just goes back to position. The legs, for me, it's a win. You just move it intuitively, like every other figure, every other scale, whatever. I don't have to be fighting they didn't overcomplicate things. That's my opinion. The legs, they had the tie cut. You have the knee that goes a bit over 90, I would say, or like 90, but 90 plus, let's say 90 plus. Nothing at the boot, but you can turn, let me see if you can turn the leg at the knee, maybe. Yes, I don't want to overdo it again. I just took her out. I didn't put her into hot water or anything. The feet, they can go back that far, which is great. They can go forward just a little bit because the sculpt, but it's a little bit. It's not much, but it's also more than nothing. Now the head, you just pop it like that. Yeah, each head has a dumbbell, so it's exactly like this. It's the way it should happen. Now this is something I think I like better at the, let me see the packaging. Here's the picture, and there you have the packaging. So I guess it's something, the perfect spot would be something in between both figures, because yeah, maybe the vintage collection is closer. I mean, the Black Series one, it's a bit round, yeah, even if I really like that figure, but it seems that, yeah, in my opinion, is somewhere in between. This to me is a bit thinner than it should. The helmet is a bit narrower, in my opinion, and the Black Series is a bit too thick, like a thumb. Somewhere in between both would be like the perfect spot, in my opinion. This is closer, I guess, the vintage collection, but maybe a bit, just a couple of hairs thinner than it should, to look just like in the picture. Now the accessories, here's the jetpack from the Black Series and the jetpack from the vintage collection. That's just like the same thing, just scaled down. This one is a bit round, the peg, well, it's a round peg, it's not like a bit round, it's a round peg, and this is as you saw. But the cool thing, well, the vintage collection one is painted all around, just the peg is not painted. But I mean, the Black Series is also painted, it's just not painted on the piece that attaches to the back, but the rest, I mean, the thing you get to see the whole time is fully painted, just not this plate on the back. Now the guns, here we have here I think the vintage collection, they are painted. I don't actually know what the plastic color would be, and this is the Black Series one, which is the only thing that is painted is the hilt. So it's a win for the vintage collection that they did paint the whole thing, and it looks nice, looks gunmetal, and the face, I mean, it also, I think this one won as well. It's nicer, it's just, the other one is a bit too hard. I think I said that also in my review. So there you have, there are two great looking figures. So, and there we have our Bo-Katan looking great. Here we have, to start some comparisons, the only Mandalorian figure, Din Djarin, I mean, I have open so far, is the... Yeah, that's something weird right there. I don't know if that's supposed to be the size difference between them. I have the feeling the figure is amazing, but this girl and Ahsoka and who else, I don't know. Some of the new figures, well, these two exactly, and even maybe the Darth Maul, I have the feeling that they're a bit tinier than other figures I've been collecting. I mean, from the vintage collection, you know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just looking it from above here. I'm not looking it at the actual height of the camera, but from my perspective, it looks a bit weird. But I hope I'm wrong. So don't listen to me right now. There you have Bo-Katan next to a lot of other great looking figures. I mean, that IG-11 is another little masterpiece. Let's of course bring in the child, and just to finish this kind of gang, let's just bring an older figure of Luke Skywalker. Yeah, because it's basically the same as the other one. I have the most recent one, but I just haven't opened it, and I don't know, maybe I'm leaving that for another time. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. I was so gladly surprised by the T-joint for the legs. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you enjoy this content, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.